Ladies and gentlemen, Oaklawn Park proudly presents now the 59th running of the Rebel for 3-year-olds at a mile and a 16th with a purse of $750,000, grade 2. And now, presenting the field for the 59th running of the Rebel. Number 1 is JMS Stables Extra Hope. Richard Bandella is the trainer, and the jockey is Mike Smith. Number 2 is Long Range Toddy, owned by Willis Horton Racing and trained by Steve Asmussen. The jockey, John Court. Number 3 is Chris Wilkins Carouse. Chris Hartman is the trainer, and the jockey is Stuart Elliott. Number 4 is Easy Shot, owned by the Calumet Farm and trained by Keith DeSormo. The jockey, Richard Aramia. Number 5 is Scratched. Number 6 is HV Farms 9th Street. Steve Asmussen is the trainer, and the jockey is Ricardo Santana Jr. Number 7 is Classy John, owned by Valine Farms and trained by Dallas Stewart. The jockey, David Cohen. Number 8 is West Point Thoroughbreds, Denise Barker and William Sandbrooks Galilean. Jerry Hollendorfer is the trainer, and the jockey is Flavian Pratt. And completing the field, number 9, Windstar Farms, China Horse Club International Limited, and Starlight Racing's Improbable. Improbable is trained by Bob Baffert, and the jockey is Drayden Van Dyke. That's the field for the 59th running of the Rebel. They will reach the starting gate in less than 5 minutes. They're set. They're off. Galilean, a stride slow. Classy John, Long Range Toddy, and now a quickly recovering Galilean. Extra Hope is at the rail. Improbable will be 4 wide at the first turn. Then Easy Shot, and the early trailer is 9th Street. To the backstretch they run with Long Range Toddy narrowly in front, but Classy John is going to go claim the front, and here's Classy John to take it over. John Court lets him go on Long Range Toddy, who will now sit second, but not for long, because here comes Galilean to claim second, and he's a length from the front. Extra Hope has moved off the rail, and that will land Improbable 4 wide, probably on the second turn as well. And here's an early move from Mike Smith and Extra Hope to go all the way up to challenge. And at the half-mile marker in the 59th Rebel, Extra Hope is heads apart for the lead with Galilean and Classy John. Improbable will be 4 wide on both turns. Long Range Toddy stays at the rail. Then Easy Shot in 9th Street. Many chances, 3 furlongs from the money. Extra Hope has now taken the lead. He's a half ahead in front of Classy John. Galilean is only a neck behind. Improbable is ready to roll if he's good enough, and here he comes. Improbable 3 wide. The 3 of them line up at the top of the stretch. Galilean nearest the rail. Improbable in the center. Extra Hope is between horses, and Improbable slingshots to the front. Improbable now a length and a half in front. Long Range Toddy is running a very big one in the center of the track. Improbable, Long Range Toddy trying to gun him down. Improbable, here's Long Range Toddy. The 59th Rebel goes to John Court and Long Range Toddy. He beat Improbable, Galilean 3rd, Extra Hope 4th. And now, returning to the winner's circle, the winner of the 59th running of the Rebel, Long Range Toddy, and jockey John Court. Long Range Toddy is owned by Willis Horton Racing and trained by Hall of Famer Steve Asmussen. Running time, 1 minute, 42 and 2/5 seconds. Special congratulations go to trainer Hall of Famer Steve Asmussen for back-to-back graded stakes victories.
Here with John Court getting a very impressive victory aboard Long Range Toddy for trainer Steve Asmussen and a proud, very happy owner in Willis Horton. John, it seemed like Long Range Toddy just stepped up every single time he was asked, got his first graded stakes today. I know that was a very, very happy trip for you. Kind of looked like a battle for the lead on the backside. Very impressive trip down the stretch. Talk us through it.
Well, actually, we had a good trip, and it keeps your mind thinking all the way around there, but I don't want to put too much science into it. So I just rolled to how we discussed it with the connections of Long Range Toddy, and when we turned for home, I know Drayden looked like he was full of punch with the final finish, so I kept my eye on him and just targeted him to run him down in the stretch, and it worked out that well, so perfect.
Well, congratulations to you and the winning connections. Long Range Toddy was definitely impressive in the first division of the Rebel.